Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to D. Nicole Speaks. Before we get into our topic for today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can get those notifications. And let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. All right, guys. So, a lot of people are a little bothered and upset about Leslie filming videos with CJ, which happens to be the son of Queen, as well as, of course, Chris. Now, some people are saying that, we shouldn't be biased, or people shouldn't be biased because Clarence also posts videos with CJ. And then somebody said, well, CJ has been around Clarence for a while. I mean, it's been some years, so it's a different situation. Now, I'll let you guys drop your comment down below. Let me know, how do you feel about that situation? I'm going to give my perspective on it. They have great chemistry in the videos, and it doesn't seem like CJ is in any or under any harm or any threats or anything to really worry about. But I can't understand people's feelings towards this situation because, of course, there were some things said in the past about Queen, and honestly, I feel like at that time that Leslie was making that video, she was basically speaking from a woman's point of view, her, point of view of how she felt about the situation. Now, it doesn't mean that, it's true that Queen broke up their relationship. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that's how she felt at that moment. So people were making comments under several of the videos. Someone says, girl, hello. Yes, I agree. She's using him. We'll see if she keeps the same energy with his other boys, or will it just be with the one he has with Queen? Now, I guess that's a good question because that will tell also, do you just want to do videos with Queen, son? Is there, a motive behind it, or are you willing and, able or willing to interact with his other children when they come around? I guess that's a legit question. Someone says it's giving, I never moved on and I want you to be mad that I'm with your son. She using this poor baby to make his mama mad. Aw. Now, we really and truly can't just look at the video and say, yes, Leslie intentionally, she's making these videos with CJ to make the mom mad. I mean, deep down inside, we don't know what's in her heart, but I honestly feel like if Queen had an issue with the situation, it would have been addressed, and then there would be no more videos posted. So it says, and again, another video in less than 24 hours. Bet you Shorty extended her stay to make money off another woman's kid. You couldn't make this up. So I guess she was supposed to leave, go back to Florida. But I'm guessing somebody's assuming that she extended the trip just to make money off of CJ. And honestly, I don't think that's the situation. I feel like her and Chris have gotten close. And if she was supposed to leave and hasn't left, it's more so of some type of issue between her and Chris as far as her not wanting to leave yet. Why are you posting someone else's kid? I am struggling to understand it. She posted this kid 4 times after meeting him a few days ago. Do you with you and Chris, but this is exploiting someone else's child. You don't know this little boy. Again, definitely reaching into, especially the exploiting CJ. I think that's definitely a reach. I think Chris hasn't changed. He's going to cheat on you like he did the rest. Y'all vibe together and we all see it, but I can tell he's the same dude. I said you guys should stick to being friends and I guess avoiding the heartache or whatever. Again, people like to make assumptions. People like to dig deep. I don't know how you can tell from the video that Chris is still the same person or he hasn't changed. I mean, it's just a few minutes of footage or a picture or whatever it is. You can't really just make such a huge, crazy assumption that somebody hasn't changed and that he's going to cheat just because of a video that you see. Somebody said, absolutely is. She even said in a year ago that this would be weird. I guess the whole situation. Now, maybe her perspective has changed since she's gotten to know Chris and has spent a lot of time with him. People are entitled to have a change of mind. People are entitled to change the way they think or feel about a situation, especially as things in life change. You know, you meet a person, you're around them, and I mean, you can't help who you fall in love with. You can't help, you know, feelings, especially when you're spending a lot of time with a person. I'm so sorry, but this is very weird to me. After everything she said about Queen, you could just tell she wasn't over the whole situation and Clarence leaving her for Queen, and now she's with Queen's ex, playing families with her son. I can't be the only one that finds this borderline psychotic. Yeah, I mean, it could be, you know, people are relating it or, you know, comparing it to different movies or things that they see, you know, in a movie or a TV show. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, you can't help who you fall in love with. I'm not saying that they're in love, but you could tell there's some chemistry there. She's enjoying Chris's company. And like I said, I'm going to speak a little more on the situation with, you know, the things she said about Queen or whatever. But as you can see, scrolling in the background, you'll see more comments, and you can stop it and check it out if you want to. But to speak on the whole situation, when Leslie did those videos, now I'm speaking from a woman's point of view. When Leslie did those videos and gave her perception or just her part of the story, that's her story, and that's how she felt about the situation, you know. It doesn't make it true, no, but those were her feelings. Maybe she did feel like Queen was trying to take Clarence from her. Maybe she does feel like Queen had motives to break them up. I mean, we have to look at different situations from, you know, other people's perspectives or being in their shoes. Now, my thing is, once you find out, you know, the facts and the proof of the timelines and the messages of, you know, Clarence and Queen being friends, like actual friends at first, or Leslie and Clarence already having issues, you know, their issues in their paradise. I mean, that's when you have to say to yourself, you know what? Maybe she didn't, you know, she didn't have anything to do with us breaking up. We already had issues before she even came along. So that's where I want Leslie to take accountability. And, you know, just, it seems like she's moved on from the situation. I saw a comment where somebody was talking about Leslie's calling in her life being to save Chris. That's not her calling. I think that's actually an insult to her or a woman to think that their calling or their purpose of being in someone's life is to just save them. You know, you saved him. I mean, that may happen. You may inspire somebody. You may help them, you know, build themselves back up. But that is not just her sole purpose or her calling, because there is so much more to her. We don't just want to limit her to saying that, you know, she's Chris Saver, because we don't want to put that title on her. And that's the only thing she's going to be known for. She has a lot of other qualities to herself, you know. So got to be careful with the way of words and how you say it. This says, why does Chris seem so annoyed in this video and the last video of them out eating? Hope he don't mess this up with her. Now, people are in different moods for whatever reason. It doesn't mean that there's an issue with the person in the video or somebody around them. People go through their own mental or emotions within themselves that probably has nothing to do with what the audience think it has to do with. They're talking about Chris being aggressive, telling Leslie to turn off the video, but I guess some people were saying that they let that Leslie and CJ had just done a prank on him, being mean to him or something like that. But I'm not sure. But anyways, you can't just assume that, you know, he's just being mean to her. People are entitled to feel a certain way, or people are entitled to not be happy all the time. Okay, that's normal. It says, why keep posting Queen's son? I hope you're running him some money of all of the videos that she's doing. Why are you posting this video when you already posted it? I mean, it's just so much people are saying. So I'm going to show you a video that Leslie was posted, the beginning of the video, that people are talking about Chris being aggressive. Honestly, I don't think it was that deep. I think that he was probably upset about the previous video or prank that Leslie and CJ was trying to play on him. And then honestly, I think Chris was kind of pushing it a little bit. I think he was giving off that he was upset, but he really wasn't that upset. So take a look.
This ain't gonna be prank. This is gonna be the real deal. Me and baby CJ is gonna annoy the jibbies out of Chris because he's being cranky and nasty. Nobody's gonna listen to you right now. You want it to be mean to me and be nasty to me?
Turn the camera.
Oh, you mean?
So I'm guessing that people were looking at that clip and how he yelled, Leslie, stop, and how he wasn't really engaging. I mean, it was her video, first of all. It looks like Chris is busy doing something else in the background. And also, I mean, if somebody just played a prank on me being mean, of course I'm gonna be a little salty. But like I said, I think Chris was just kind of like pushing it, knowing that he saw the camera there. So maybe he was just doing a little extra on purpose. I think people read very deep into a lot of these videos. And you really and truly, if you really think about it, you really don't know for sure 100% what's going on or how a person feels just by looking at a video. I mean, I know videos tell signs, but it would have to be definitely some strong discernment, or it would have to be like a very repetitive pattern of someone's behavior. Of course, we could take warnings, but I don't think Chris meant any harm by the beginning of the video that they did. It looks like Leslie and CJ had a great time spending time together. Again, I know a lot of people are, worried or saying that she's doing this out of spite, just to make Queen mad, make Clarence mad. But guys, sometimes you have to let go and let God, because you'll be trying to figure out all day long, I wonder what was the purpose of this. I wonder what was the purpose of that. And not just with this, but in your personal lives and your relationships that you have with your friends, family. Sometimes you have to let go and let God. You're not able to figure out everything. I mean, if you have some type of worry about something, it's okay to ask, but you'll drive yourself crazy trying to figure out whether someone, especially someone that you don't know, on camera, or a YouTuber or a celebrity, how they feel about a situation. You'll drive yourself crazy trying to figure that out. So at the end of the day, I mean, God is real. And, if her intentions are bad to do any harm, or she's using CJ or trying to do harm towards, Queen or Clarence or even Chris, I mean, definitely God doesn't sleep. He sees everything. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, if that Queen, if she had a problem with her posting him, she wouldn't be posting him. Also, from a mother's point of view, I definitely would want the respect of someone asking to post my son, whether the father agreed with it or not. I think the father should also have that same respect for the mother of the child, and it goes vice versa. It's not just one way. I believe that Clarence should have, asked Chris as well whether or not he could have posted CJ in the videos, and Queen have that same conversation with Chris as well. So it should go both ways. It should be a mutual respect before posting anybody's child on YouTube. Again, we don't know what type of conversations have transpired or happened in the background behind the scenes. So at this point, we're just spectators looking in and just making assumptions. But as long as CJ is safe, and it definitely looks like the interaction between Leslie and CJ is totally different than the women that Chris used to date. So yeah, I mean, that's that. Again, don't drive yourself crazy trying to figure out the whole scoop on these celebrities and public figures, YouTubers' lives. I'll be doing another video as well. Stay tuned for a video about Clarence being on stage at Queen's Butterfly Tour. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this situation. How would you react? How would you respond? If you were in this situation, have you been in this situation? And don't forget to subscribe, guys. I will see you in the next video.